Rizka Fauzia with registration number 33210087 from class 336C 07. And now I would like to do the project 1 for midterm test for sociolinguistic. And now I will present the material of diglossia and dialect. Here is the table of diglossia. And then the definition of diglossia. Diglossia refers to a linguistic situation in which two distinct varieties of a language are used by a single community, each serving a different social function. These varieties, known as high and low varieties, typically coexist within a society, with each being used in specific contexts. High and low varieties. So the high variety is often associated with formal situations such as education, literature, and official discourse. And for the low variety, on the other hand, is used in informal settings, including everyday conversation, informal writing, and interactions among family and friends. The example of the classic situation. So the first one, the example is in Arabic. Classic Arabic serves as the high variety for religious texts and formal speech, while regional dialects are used in everyday communication. And the second one is Swiss German. Standard German is used in formal context, while various Swiss German dialects are spoken in informal setting. The function of diglossia divided into three. It's from the social stratification. The high variety is associated with higher social status, while the low variety is linked to everyday communication. The second one, identity expression. Language choice reflect cultural and social identity. And the third one, the functional specialization. Each variety serves specific social functions, facilitating communication across different contexts. The next one is diglossia and language policy. The first one, codification. The standardization effort aims to establish norm for the high variety. The second one is promotion. The policies may encourage the use of the high variety in formal domains. The third one is bilingual education. The strategies for incorporating both varieties into educational curricula. So the conclusion is diglossia highlights the interaction between language and society. High and low variety serve different social functions. Examples such as Arabic and Swiss German illustrate these dynamics. Understanding diglossia is crucial for comprehending language use. And then, language policies play a pivotal role in shaping diglossic situation. And the last one, in a sense, diglossia reveals the complexity of language, diversity, and cultural identity. So we are going to the next topic. It is dialect, and this is the table of dialect. The first one is definition of dialect. So dialect refers to a variety of a language that is characteristic of a particular group of speakers, often based on regional or social factors. Dialect encompasses differences in pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, and usage, reflecting the unique linguistic heritage of diverse communities. The features of dialect. The first one is pronunciation. Variation in speech sounds, including accent and regional phonological pattern. The second one is vocabulary. Differences in word choice and terminology influenced by the historical, cultural, and geographical factors. The third one is grammar. Variant, variances in sentence structure, verb conjunction, and grammatical rules within the different dialect forms. And the last one is usage. These distinctions in language use, including idiomatic expression, greeting, and conversational styles specific to particular dialect. Regional dialect. Regional dialect emerge within specific geographical areas and are influenced by factors such as settlement pattern, historical migration, and geographical isolation. For the example, American English dialect like Southern and Midwestern, it's different. And for the British English dialect, for example, Yorkshire, Cockney, and Chinese dialect, there's Mandarin and Cantonese. Variation within dialect. Dialect exhibit internal variation due to factors such as age, gender, ethnicity, and individual speech pattern. For the example, difference in pronunciation among the generation, variation in vocabulary usage based on gender, and idiosyncratic speech feature unique to individuals. Diglossia, it is for dialect. Dialect play a crucial role in shaping individual and group identities, reflecting social and cultural affiliation. Dialect contribute to linguistic diversity, enriching the tapestry of human communication and cultural expression. Dialect awareness fosters empathy and understanding and appreciation for linguistic diversity, challenging linguistic stereotypes and promoting linguistic justice. So the conclusion is dialects are dynamic linguistic varieties that reflect the diversity of human language and its identity. Understanding dialects enhances our appreciation of language variation and its sociocultural significance. Embracing dialect diversity promotes linguistic inclusivity and fosters respect for the linguistic right of all individuals and communities. So that is all of my presentation for now for social linguistic midterm test. So thank you so much for your attention. Bye bye.